Thanks, guys. Hello, my name is Tony, and I'm here today to talk to you about FOMO, or conquering your fear of missing out. So first, let's start with the definition. So what is FOMO? What is fear of missing out? It is that feeling of anxiety you get when there's an exciting or interesting event currently happening somewhere else, or there could be one currently happening somewhere else. So this is usually intensified by social media and posts on social media about maybe that other event that you're seeing. So with all the social media happening nowadays, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, you name it. And we've kind of fallen into this addiction of always needing to check the status to make sure we're not missing out on anything. So this can take away from our in real life experiences, also our productivity. So let's look at some examples of FOMO. So FOMO can be that feeling you get when you see selfies of all your friends hanging out without you. This is a picture of all my high school buddies at a high school reunion hanging out without me. I felt a lot of FOMO that day. It was tough. FOMO can also be that feeling when you're missing out on a really great conference, like this one. So maybe you have friends or coworkers who aren't here who are like, damn, wish they could be here, and they might have FOMO. Or maybe you're at this conference, or other conferences like that, and there's many tracks and a lot of great talks, and you can't see them all, so you have to choose, and you might miss out on some really great things happening in other talks. So FOMO can also happen at the office in our daily work lives. And if you're like Michael Scott here, you might hate being left out of things. So you probably get FOMO. So how can FOMO happen at the office? How can we experience it day to day? So there's this program called Slack that we use at Thoughtbot for team communication. And as you can see, we have over 380 channels. Channels of special interest, channels of languages. Here's a few of the ones that I love to hang out in. And so there are plenty more too that I would love to be in all the time, but it's impractical to be in them all. But I have too much FOMO wondering if I'm missing out on other channels and what's going on there. I can't handle it. I can't handle being in all the channels, and I can't handle being not in all the channels. So what could I possibly do? So I created FOMOBot. FOMOBot is a Slack bot written in Haskell that helps you manage your FOMO. So what does FOMOBot do? It sits in every channel for you, so you don't have to. And it monitors for increased chatter. And that increased chatter is an indication that maybe there's a really good conversation happening that you're missing out on. So it will alert you in a FOMO channel or direct message. And then you can visit that channel and join in the conversation. So we have a real-world example. It happened recently. One of my coworkers was in a client office, and Justin Bieber walked in. And he immediately freaked out. But once he got over that, he came into the music channel, and he started typing like, oh my God, I made eye contact with Justin Bieber. This is crazy. And so we had a fun conversation. But about a minute later, so it happened at 2:51. About a minute later, FOMOBot saw it and was like, hey, there's a conversation happening in music. You might be missing out. And so more people joined, and we had a better conversation because of it. So now with FOMOBot, your FOMO problem is solved. You'll have no mo FOMO. And it's open source, so check it out on GitHub. Set it up for your team, for your Slack, and help make it better. Thanks, I'm Tony. I work at Thoughtbot. That's my Twitter.